I wasn't eating some sort of a protein pancake. Here I have 10 ounces of egg whites and a serving of coconut flour. I put a little bit of stevia, cinnamon, and salt, and that's what helps the little pancakes rise, which these are not little pancakes. It makes 2 very large pancakes, which you guys can see that. The reason why I'm doing egg whites and coconut flour too is because it's more of a whole base food. I used to make my protein pancakes with just whey protein, which that's fine, but I'm really trying to limit myself to 1 scoop of whey protein a day, or just any sort of protein in general, and keeping the remainder of my protein needs coming from whole foods. And with coconut flour, what's nice about that is you're getting a boost of fiber. So that's what we're eating for breakfast, and then I'm going to top these with some butter spray and post-workout. We're having 2 of these little Joseph's lavash pitas. We have 4 servings of green beans here, which I just air fried them. I'm gonna take these little romaine, I think they're romaine, I don't know, Roma? Yeah, Roma tomatoes, and put them on my wraps here. Wow, really poorly cut that. But then I butter spray my green beans, eat these, and just kind of like turn these into little chicken wraps. Wow, this thing looks so sad. It's like a little piece of chicken, and that is what we are eating. I'm really trying to up my veggies, and I was craving tomatoes. And we have to eat this super quick because we have a podcast coming up. So going to eat this. There's roughly, I think, about 30 something grams of protein in here, and getting a good amount of carbs from the veg. So I'm gonna stop talking and start eating. All right guys, so we are back with more carbs, which means rice cakes. I do like dessert rice cakes. I have 4 little mini rice cakes. These are 4 carbs per rice cake, which is not bad at all. I feel like almost anyone can fit that in their macros. I actually have a really bad migraine right now, which I feel like is because I need carbs. So I'm going to add a little bit of fat-free Ready Whip on top of my rice cakes. Lighting is super bad here, but zero out my food scale. Fat-free Ready Whip is where it's at, you guys. There's hardly any carbs in it, and it makes your rice cakes taste really, really good. So shaking this up, we're doing 20 grams of the Ready Whip. Oh, I think we're on our last bit. All right, we're good. So we have the little rice cakes here. I'm going to do 4 more of these with some Greek yogurt on top as I snack on them and finish some last bit of computer work. And then we have to do adult things like vacuum and clean, which I kind of love cleaning. And I might drizzle a little bit of Walden Farms pancake syrup on these as well. So that is what we're doing. I understand that this full day of eating does not have a lot of vegetables in it. Again, the veggie issue is something I'm dealing with. I have to really watch my fiber. My gut does not react well to fiber. I bloat to where I'm very uncomfortable, and bloating to me is my stomach distending. So you can see a little bit of bloat right now. My stomach, if I relax it, you can see the bloat starting right now. But earlier when I had my green beans and the tomatoes, it was so inflamed and pushed outward like I was pregnant. And when I eat the rice cakes and eat, honestly, a little bit more processed foods, my gut seems to be okay. So next thing we're eating, and I'll see you in the next clip. So I forgot to show you guys this earlier because I honestly forgot to take it, but I have been taking creatine again since I am in my improvement season. So I'm just taking the Bowmar Nutrition Creatine Monohydrate. I do 1 scoop of this, which it's honestly pretty big. And I will say that it is unflavored, but I swear to you guys that I get a flavor, some sort of taste from the creatine. What creatine does is it pushes water into the muscle and allows for you to perform better in the gym with more muscular endurance. Almost look at it like a muscle hydrator. Creatine monohydrate is the most studied supplement as well, which supplements can be sketchy if you're looking at fat burners and all that. So I'm mixing this up. Again, Creatine really has been helping my lifts in the gym. It's been helping me with my endurance, and I find that it makes me look a little bit fuller. And I mixed in some Crystal Light in there, and I have my blue blockers on, so I'm looking like super weird right now. So that's what we're having. We're gonna give Hope a bath because she's kind of dirty and she sleeps in my bed, so I try to keep her clean. And that's everything for now. So one thing we have here in Tampa is called Delights. This is a low carb ice cream, which you can only really find in the Tampa area. It's called Carbolite. So I'm going to have some of this, and then depending on how I feel, I might make some protein ice cream or protein mud cake and then call it a night and head to bed because I am tired. The last thing I'm having is 10 grams of this protein blueberry cheesecake whey protein from Bowmar Nutrition. And then we have 300 grams of vanilla Greek yogurt here. And I'm going to mix the protein into the yogurt. And that's it for the night.